OMFNL Live Netball, kindly brought to you by McRae Motors. I'm Rhiannon Harris, and with me in commentary, as always, Tamara Matthews. How's it going, Tam?
Oh, welcome, Rhi. It is, it's great. I'm completely disorientated this weekend after a game of netball yesterday, but it is Saturday and we've got an absolute cracker coming up here, I reckon.
Probably the top two teams in the competition between the Corowa-Rutherglen Roos and the Yarrawonga Pigeons. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we broadcast from today, the Wiradjuri people, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend this respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. We come together to learn, to share and to journey together. Anzac Day weekend. Yesterday, North Albury and Albury kicked off the round down at Button Park with North Albury taking a big win, and Cora and Yarra both coming off very comprehensive, well, Cora was a little bit of a closer margin, but comprehensive wins last week.
Yeah, absolutely. Cora will take a lot out of last week. Obviously, getting the win over Raiders, who, you know, I think we would all agree would be in that top three, along with these two sides today. So nice to get that win early. Raiders without Mackenzie House. And Cora was still, I guess, coming together. They've got a few new players, whilst for Yarrawonga, it was quite a comprehensive win, as you said, over Wangaratta, who you would think would be a top five side this year. I think they are still working on some combinations, but by golly, looking at the stats, Yarra, you know, they did miss quite a few goals. I think they had close to 90 or 100 attempts.
87 attempts,
yeah,
38 more than Wangaratta, which when you've got the likes of a tall shooter in Amanda Umansky, and we know how damaging she can be under the post, it shows how much ball that they were actually getting to circle edge. We will have a look at today's team cards, which have changed slightly since the teams that we were given last night. So for the home team, Corowa-Rutherglen, coached by Sally Hunter, they will start with Lou Madden, goal shooter, Indy Fraunfelder, goal attack, Tamir Richardson, wing attack, Gabe McRae, centre, Emily Larissy, wing defence, Sally Hunter in goal defence, and Sophie Hanrahan in goalkeeper, with Leah Keating, Sophie Arnold and Tori Sampson on the bench. For the Pigeons, they're coached by Lauren Mulqueeny. They will start with Kalisha Pell in goal shooter, Maddie Allen in goal attack, Tilly Kennedy wing attack, centre Laura Irvine, wing defence Laura Davis, goal defence Kylie Leslie, and we believe a last-minute injury to Hannah Symes at training has taken her out, and that Maisie Pell will be taking the court in the goalkeeper position. Sisters to Kalisha Pelling at the other end, and on their bench, wow, Bridget Kasser and Myla Kennedy. So
if you don't mind.
Youth and experience there, but we expect to see both of them take the court at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. And great to see Maisie Pearl get her opportunity. This is her first year with Yarrawonga. Did very well in state selections. I think she made top 50 or top 25, I'm not sure, but a very tall player who can play either end. She'll play defence today, and currently in Yarrawonga 17s, but they were without her today because of her commitments to A grade. So excited to see what she brings. She's probably the tallest player in Yarrawonga's side, along there with Maddie Allen. And
a key matchup, I think, on court by the likes of Lou Madden, who will, Cora will be looking to sink some of those really crucial shots. Indy Fraunfelder in front of her in goal attack will be doing the work against her old club in the Yarrawonga Pigeons, and likewise Emily Larissy. She's coming off a premiership with the Pigeons, but brought back home to Corowa, which is fantastic, and the matchup between her and Tilly Kennedy will be one to watch.
Yeah, it really will, and it will be an interesting, I guess, first quarter for Em. It's always difficult, I think, regardless of where you've played and for how long, to come up against a team that you used to play with. So I'm sure she'll be super keen to get the win for lots of different reasons. But just back on Maisie coming in, I wonder too if the reason they've promoted her is because of that height matchup with Lou Madden. We know Yarrawonga have got some great defenders through their club, but Maisie probably would be the tallest by a long shot. So, you know, I think put the young player in and give her a shot. You've got absolutely nothing to lose.
Absolutely, as we see players taking the court, and it's Yarrawonga with the win of possession to start this round 3 clash. And we are underway. Laura Irvine in centre finds Maddie Allen, and another last-minute positional swap there. Allen and Pell. Oh, Richardson unbalanced, but finds Larissy. the experience of Davis and Irvine.
Corowa just forced back to the line here, but showing some patience to find circle edge. Frauenfelder doing a lot of the work there. McRae strong on the circle. Frauenfelder coming through. Tamir Richardson, a new player for Corowa, across from Lavington. She had a year there last year. A Corowa girl, though. I think he's related to Sophie Hanrahan, but certainly very good family friends if they're not related, and lives over this way. So it makes sense to be playing here. As we see Yarra going to attack. I guess the thing with Yarrawonga Ree is that, you know, they've got some changes from last year with M. Larity
nice
out.
Touch there from Hunter.
Laura Ryan, as we know, has gone to coach in another league, but they lose nothing when they bring a Hannah Symes in and a Laura Davis. As we see Pell rebound her own ball, put Yarrawonga on the board.
1 goal to none on the AT Jones scoreboard. Yeah, Yarrawonga, it's just experience. One tags out to have a baby and another one comes back in. It is disappointing that we're not seeing the likes of Hannah Symes on court today, and we hope that her injury isn't too severe, because by all means she has been playing exceptionally well.
Yes, I did say to her during the week, like, she's a bit like a fine wine. She just gets better with age.
Oh,
as we see, a great tip there.
Someone else that's like a fine wine, Kylie Leslie.
Oh, and Hanrahan, when hunting, Kennedy just beat her to the ball. Pell in that front position takes Yarrawonga to 2 goals here, an early lead over the Corowa-Rutherglen Roos.
This first quarter brought to us thanks to 40 Winks. Hands over off at the last second and finds Pell, who just can't sink that one, but a great rebound, heavily defended, and the experience of Hanrahan taps it to herself and back. Frauenfelder looking backwards to Larissy. McRae high ball to Frauenfelder.
Dangerous pass there over Leslie, but got through, and Madden holding strong in that front position. Pell just getting caught behind her, and Corowa's first goal is on the board.
And their centre pass to come. The defensive work rate here on the line. McRae.
Another good contest. It will be between Irvine and McRae as our cameraman picks up a stat. Both players can just run all day. As we see Pell. They'll look to go quick, Yarrawonga.
Oh,
huge ball from Kalisha Pell into Maddie Allen, but
100% sure who that was to.
I think it was Trace Gillies out the back.
Yeah. Long ball in front of Richardson. Coral with the throw-in in the hands of Sally Hunter on the far sideline. Hanrahan to Larissy. McRae finds the centre channel. Every Pigeon player is on a Coral player at the moment.
And watching this contest, Davis is making life very, very hard for Tamir Richardson to get a ball. She's really taking her out of the transition down the court, as you see Frauenfelder with the throw-in.
Oh, a little bit too much on that from McRae, getting it over the hands of Pell, but also a little bit too far over the hands of Madden. Coral, likewise, with the defensive work rate there, forces the turnover. Madden, mid-range shot, and the shot is good. 2 goals apiece here on the AT Jones scoreboard. About 4 minutes 20 have gone on the NZ Albury clock. Pell, Kennedy.
Through the hands.
Straight to Hunter, Richardson, Larissy. Better release there from Richardson. A little bit more prelim work to get away from the defensive work rate of Irvine.
Frauenfelder with the sweep, but Leslie cut her off. And it bounced all the way around that ring before it dropped. Corowa go to 3 in the front for the first time today, leading the Pigeons 2 on the AT Jones scoreboard. And a quick transition.
Great second phase there from Richardson and Frauenfelder. Madden, nice deep breath. Just bounces out, and a good rebound there. Contested by Pell.
And yeah, she was in the front spot, got tipped to it, but it bounced back over her head as
4 goals to 2 here on the AT Jones scoreboard. Davis to Irvine. Kennedy. Allen coming out of that circle. Pell sweeping front. Steps through for a nice goal there from the Pigeons. 4 goals to 3 here in this first quarter.
Richardson better off the line there, finding some space. Braunfelder playing that front position.
And a beautiful shot there from Braunfelder. 5 goals to 3 here, the lead to the Roos. 6 minutes played in this first quarter.
And Hunter and Hanrahan are just taking Maddie Allen out of the game at the moment. She hasn't been able to find
really splitting that circle
and be an option. Eventually Irvine finds her, but it's too far out to shoot.
Oh.
And then the forced pass, Hunter is on the end of it. So Corowa with a turnover.
And what Hanrahan and Hunter did really well then, they had both attackers on the same side of them and on the same side of the circle, so limited the access to post and put the pressure on the passer.
The movement on the Yarrawonga bench, Casa putting the GS bib on. Expect we might see a change come in there as Lou Madden just misses a shot but has the ball in hand again. We'll get another opportunity. Gets it over the hands of Leslie. Takes Corowa to 7, leading the Pigeons 3-6. My apologies, 6-3. Tell you what, the scoreboard attendant was quick onto that one.
Yeah.
And an impressive scoreboard it is too at Corowa.
Great hold there and great release from Braunfelder. Can't quite sink the goal there, and a good rebound from Pell.
Snuck through there, didn't she?
Leslie offload to Irvine. It's huge. And McRae picks up the scraps.
Well done. Great triangle work there from Corowa to work it to circle.
And a great finish from Lou Madden. They're out to a 4-goal lead here. 7 goals to 3 on the AT Jones scoreboard.
And Cass has come in, home all alone, but just held the ball a little bit long, eventually got it off, and Hunter tipped the ball out. So it will be a Yarrawonga ball. So they've made that change. Maddie Allen to the interchange. Bridget Casa to shooter. And immediately it's caused some confusion with the defenders, and Pell, ball in hand, finishes off. So Yarrawonga go to 4. And we can see Allen just sitting on the interchange area, and she's going to roll on for Kalisha Pell. So Allen to goal attack.
McRae.
From all reports, Allen had a great game last week. Was shooting some long goals as we see McRae work to circle edge. Got the ball over to Madden. She had the space behind her, but Madden was just a bit slow to react there, and Leslie beat her to the ball.
Irvine finds Allen. Kennedy brings 2 defenders with her, leaves that one-on-one for Cassar and Hanrahan in the circle.
A great talk by Bridget Cassar, telling Irvine where she wanted it. Pass was just a little bit loose, but already you can see a little bit of a change in that attacking end.
McRae puts Larissy under pressure, but manages to regain composure. Richardson and Davis, they are having an epic tussle here. It's fantastic to watch the footwork. And a great ball there from Richardson into Madden. Finishes with a beautiful goal there from Madden. So the 4-goal lead remains 8 goals to 4 here in this first quarter, thanks to 40 Winks.
We've got 9.5 minutes on the NZ Albury time clock, so Yarrawonga will be looking to pull this back before quarter time.
And 4 goals, just 2 turnovers. It doesn't take too much. Between Cassar and Hunter, deemed to be in favour of the Pigeons. Allen finds Irvine's circle edge. The bounce pass just a little bit astray. The good footwork from Hunter there, confusing the space. Too much on it and gained possession there from Davis.
Hanrahan goes hunting.
She
came from miles back, didn't she, for that ball?
Kennedy.
Unlucky not to be rewarded in the end. Allen forced to go back to the line.
Richardson and Davis, again, really contesting every ball. Allen, Irvine. Clever
Great
play
fake.
there.
Yeah, great fake by Tilly. Opened up Maddie Allen and some quick ball work. Couldn't land the shot, and it'll be a
Pigeons throwing.
Yarrawonga, yes. Couldn't quite see what the umpire was indicating.
Allen connects to Casa. Kennedy with the scraps. Good play on there from Kennedy.
Smart. She recognised Hunter was out and Cass was on the move and she finishes off. So Yarrawonga go to 5.
Corowa centre pass to come. Frauenfelder. Oh, the hands of Leslie, the reaction. Finds Richardson. Great work from McRae there, finding that top of the circle. Pell, hands too early. And Frauenfelder connects to goal, 9 goals to 5 here.
And when McRae and Richardson, when Corowa can have someone at the top of the circle, they're finding avenue to goal so much easier.
I think too when they look down first as well, just rotating their body that little bit further, it's really changed and opened up a little bit more space for them. As Casa rebounds her own and again, and this time it is a Roos throw-in.
Good contest in the air between Casa and Hanrahan then. Larissy finds Hunter on the move. No one through the centre. Yarrawonga just taking up the space there. Holding up Corowa.
And there's that turn from Frauenfelder. Looks down, gave the fake. It still wasn't there, and Larissy came in to support heaps better. It just gives those attackers a little bit more time. Richardson pulls in. Pocket ball to McRae. Frauenfelder demanding that ball. Opts for the refeed. Oh, clever feed from Richardson.
Went for the short shooting option.
And a nice goal there
off.
from Indy Frauenfelder to finish. 10 goals to 5 here on the AT June scoreboard into the last 2.5 minutes of this first quarter, thanks to 40 Winks. Frauenfelder.
And Irvine finds a loose ball. Just happy to work it patiently down the court. Yarrawonga, they're not looking rushed at this stage. Kennedy, top of the circle, opts to go back to the line. Trying to create something. Allen's out.
We talk about like score lines from last week. The Pigeons obviously had very direct route to goal, putting up as many shots as they did, as Bridget Cassar nets won there, 10 goals to 6. Whereas Corowa were on the other side of that. Theirs was a really defensive game against the Raiders.
Oh, Hanrahan, well watched.
And we talk about a defensive game.
Yeah, I think that game between Raiders and Corowa was very defensive from both sides.
7 goals to 8, I think, in the first quarter. So just shows like Eliza Mooney, I'm sure, on Lou Madden would have been a great matchup.
Yeah, that would have been her first game back after the national championship. So it'll be tough for Liz. She'll need a few games just to work her way back.
Great contest.
Good strength from Richardson
to take that one, 2 hands. McRae on circle edge. Finds Richardson again top. The refeed with Frauenfelder. Leslie gets a little tap on it. The high ball into Madden. Chased up well.
Pell, and a great chase up to get it to a free player. Really good strength there by the youngster. Oh, and Irvine. There was no one at the line.
Cassar keeps it in, but to a Roos player. Hunter finds Richardson. Madden out of the circle, so there's no attacker in the Roos circle. Oh, a little bit too much on it, but pulled in by McRae. Great athleticism there from Frauenfelder, finishing with a beautiful goal. 11 goals to 6 here. The lead to the Roos with the centre pass to come into the last 20 seconds of this first quarter. Oh, defensive rate.
Richardson steps into the hands of Irvine. Umpire lets it go. And it'll be Yarrawonga with the ball into attack. It's Allen. Finds Kennedy in the pocket. And they're going to run out of time.
It is the Roos with the 5-goal advantage, 11 goals to 6 here on O&M Live Netball. And on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Shawty get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Dry 3.5. Embrace the mid.
At 2AY, we're your home of live sport. Every weekend we bring you the best live broadcasts of the Ovens and Murray football and netball. Listen this weekend on your radio or the 2AY app.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Whoa. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Woo. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost. On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. What a first quarter. Yarrawonga kind of got the first couple of goals and then Corowa turned it in their favour and they have a handy 5-goal buffer at quarter time, 11 goals to 6.
And no changes to the Corowa side at this stage. And Yarrawonga, Kalisha Pell has come back into goal attack, replacing Maddie Allen. The rest of the side is unchanged.
It will be a Pigeons centre pass, getting us underway in this second quarter thanks to Bingley. Kennedy connects with Leslie.
Have another game on today, Ree, and it's Lavington with a 13-goal-7 lead over Rovers at this stage. So
Pell works back towards post, heavily defended by Hanrahan. Did well to get her not using the post then to keep herself propped up.
I think she offloaded it just in time. McRae doing some work through the middle.
Larissy to McRae.
So that the wall of hands from Yarrawonga just applying some pressure there, but they find Madden Corowa in the end. She takes them to 12.
On the ground-up building scoreboard, McRae, high ball to Fromfelder, reefed in. Again, that defensive work rate from the Pigeons pressuring every pass. Davis stood out of play. McRae and Fromfelder work together there to give Lou Madden all the space on the baseline. She takes the Roos to 13, and if you want a textbook defensive move, that would be it. Beautiful defensive read there from Hanrahan and doing really well to stay in play as well.
Coming off the back of an absolute blinder last week, I believe, is Sophie Hanrahan. So has lost nothing over the week coming into this game.
And I didn't actually see how the Falcons went this week.
McRae over the top to Frauenfeld, a long ball. Richardson with it on the top. And Pell comes over the back and able to get a tip to it and chase it down. So Yarrawonga with the turnover.
Davis.
And
They're
Hunter.
Really squashed to the sideline. Well done to the defensive pressure of the Roos then, forcing the Pigeons to one side of the court. They're centred now with Kennedy. Double plays with Pell. Cassar. Beautiful movement. And a beautiful goal to finish. 13 goals to 7 here. 2 minutes 15 played on the NZ Albury's clock. Larissy and Hunter just ever reliant there, giving their attackers that little bit of extra time. Richardson.
So it took Cora a bit wider there on that transition. They went to Richardson at the top and the force passed across the circle gave Pell the opportunity. So Yarrawonga with an opportunity to get one back here as Irvine goes to Casa leading out of the circle. Pell with some quick hands back to Irvine.
Cassar and Kennedy. Full stretch.
Kennedy, smart play just into the space. And you can see the hesitation the Corowa defenders are just putting into the minds of the feeders, and it's a Corowa rebound.
That was pretty much a goal that just then popped out. Oh, Davis, beautiful run there. Held up are the Roos on the far sideline. Larissy and Hanrahan find McRae. Richardson. The feed going in. And that will be something that the Roos won't want to do too often, is release it from too far off circle edge, because the hands of Leslie and Pell.
Speaking of, they get the low ball. Davis through the centre. So Yarrawonga a lot quicker to circle edge on that occasion, and Pell with the drive finds herself under post.
Straight through that centre channel. 13 goals to 8 here on the Ground Up Building Products scoreboard. 4 minutes have been played in this second quarter.
Probably one of the best passages we've seen of Yarrawonga onto circle edge so far, and great vision from Irvine. Sees Pell on the baseline. Can't finish it off though, but it will be a Yarrawonga throw in.
And a nicely contested rebound. Puts it in the hands of the Pigeons. Oh, Hunter with another touch. McRae tiptoeing the sideline. Did well to keep it in. The work that the Roos attackers are being forced to do by the Pigeons defenders.
They're taking out the centre channel. Yarrawonga. They're really forcing them to sideline, and they've created a work.
Couldn't quite tiptoe the edge there, McRae. Irvine.
So again, the hands of Corowa just slowing the Pigeons up. Kennedy goes to Irvine. Casa calling for it. I think Yarrawonga just need to release. A couple of times they're getting held, hesitating, and that's due to the pressure of the Corowa defenders. Hanrahan tips it to Hunter, and they will go into attack again. And Davis, great contest, but can't come out with the ball.
Great triangle there from the Roos. Frauenfelder steps in, clever release to Madden. Leslie stood out of play, and Madden connects with goal. 14 goals to 8 here in this second quarter, thanks to Bingley.
That was a Yarrawonga centre, so they've got another one. Off them have the Roos. Oh, and the hands of Pell were in the way there.
Forced back are the Roos. They find McRae in that goal circle. Frauenfelder coming out top. Clever work there from McRae. Just held it up half a second longer for Lou Madden to connect to post. 15 plays 8. Irvine and Pell.
Oh, that was very, very close to getting picked up by those Corowa defenders, but got through, and Kalisha Pell makes no mistake. Pigeons go to 9, trailing Corowa 15.
Good contest in the air from Irvine, contacting the arm of McRae. Richardson on circle edge all alone. Davis finding front spot. A good pull in there from Irvine.
Got a bit of hang time as we see Leslie go to Pell up the middle.
As Leah Keating has rolled on here into wing defence for the Roos.
Replacing Larissy. Casa opts to go with the pass to Pell.
And finishes with a nice goal there. 15. Plays 9 here on the ground up building scoreboard.
And it looks like Larissy is going to roll into the keeper position.
Oh.
I'm not sure why when Sophie's pulling out intercepts like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Sophie rolled a GD.
Goal defence, my thoughts exactly.
And the bibs are straight off and looks like she's going for a...
As ball is brought back, and Richardson and Fraunfelder again, quick hands. And a nice quick goal there from Indy Fraunfelder to finish 16. Leading the Pigeons, 9 are the Roos. 7 minutes 40 have gone in the second quarter. Maddie Allen as well with a goal shooter bib on there. Ready to rotate through as Hanrahan, as expected, rotating into that goal defence position.
And that's a luxury Corowa have this year, isn't it, with Em Larissy back at the club, that between herself, Sally Hunter and Soph Hanrahan, they can really work those 3 defensive positions.
And just the luxury that Sally or Sophie could rotate into goal shooter as well if they needed to.
That's right too. We know she does some pretty good work there as well.
Irvine and Kennedy releasing through the top of the circle. Allen finds Kennedy deep in the opposite pocket. And straight away coming offline is Hanrahan, transitioning the ball down beautifully, directing play to Richardson, finding McRae, and a great ball over hands to Fraunfelder, who collects beautifully. Can't quite finish with the goal. Pell with the rebound.
So it's 17 plays 10s, just scoreboard not up to speed at the moment. There they are, they've fixed it now. So 17-10 as Yarrawonga through Kennedy. Look to go into goals, but just a little bit much on that, and it'll be Larissy for the Roos with the baseline throw in. Great ball and vision, finds Keating a long way down the court, unfortunately.
Confusion there between Richardson and Fraunfelder. They look at each other. Not sure who that ball was going to, as Davis and Leslie teaming up Irvine. Keating doing a great job to match Kennedy for speed and defensive pressure there. Allen.
Just patiently doing the work is Allen, prepared to sit off and wait for something to open up as Pell can't finish off, and it's Larissy strong on the rebound.
McRae finds Keating again. That space opening up a little bit more for the Roos on that pass in transition.
As we see Casa in the substitution position on the interchange. Looks like she's rolling into goal attack when the opportunity is there. And it is hot today, and it's going to be hot on court, and I reckon these mid-quarters are going to get sick of this ball going up and back as much as it has been. So Pell.
It's one of the days I'm glad to not be out there.
Yeah, and not be a centre. Leslie forced back. Kennedy calling for it up the middle, so Casa has come into goal attack.
Strong baseline use there from Allen. Little balk. Hanrahan did all she could to tap that back under the pressure
it on a
of
string.
Casa. That space at the top of the circle for the Pigeons is opening up just on that third second, but the ball had already been released to Casa, who her strength.
So Casa steps in, off to Allen.
And can't quite connect with goal, but the rebound stat to Casa and the goal to Bridget Casa. 17 plays 11 here on the ground up building scoreboard in this second quarter, thanks to Bing Lee. Just got under 4 minutes left in this.
Opportunity coming if
Felt
they
like
can
that
look after
last goal, that was probably the longest time between goals too. And Allen plays 12 here. Pigeons with their centre pass to come. Kennedy strong on the line. Keating right behind her.
Through the hands, just not able to pull it in.
Richardson finds Hanrahan. Frauenfelder and McRae. Madden presenting front nice and strong. Opts for the refeed. And it was Pell that's given away the contact first. Long range shot from Madden. Great rebound. Slowed up by Irvine.
Leslie making life tough there for Frauenfelder. Just absolutely on her tail the whole way. Eventually they find Madden right under the post. So Corowa take themselves to 18, leading the Pigeons 12 late in this second quarter.
Less into, the last 2.5 minutes of this first half. Frauenfelder and McRae connect again. Madden sweeping front. Pell again, just the last minute contact. Strong pass and take from Madden. Rebounded by Pell, the tap. Keeps it in. Oh, Davis couldn't quite keep it in.
And I tell you, one of the most impressive parts of Pell's game is her willingness to keep driving and chasing that ball. Every time she gets a tap, she is on the move, chasing it down.
McRae. Leslie stood out of play. And Pell. Madden finishing off. Good passage of play there. 19 goals to 12 here on the ground up building scoreboard. Cassar and Irvine. I had to think how many passes those two have passed between themselves.
A lot.
In their careers.
A lot.
19.
They could do it with their eyes closed, I reckon. They'd know where each other were.
The Roos have the lead and the centre pass. Oh, a
Forced
very
to go.
parallel pass.
Big sideways ball.
Oh, and Kylie Leslie has gone down.
And she's looking in a fair bit of trouble. She's grasping that wrist, and it doesn't look good. She goes straight to bench.
Yep, and for Kylie Fatiz to call time.
He's hoping for hers and the Pigeons' sake that it's...
All right, so we can see Myla
That's
Kennedy,
it.
younger sister to Tilly Kennedy, coming into wing attack. Pell retaking the call into goal attack. Davis has gone into goal defence, which is a great matchup with her and Indy Frauenfelder.
Yes, this would be a great contest,
and swings
actually.
Tilly Kennedy, gosh, my words today are a little bit muddled, into wing defence. Pell, great hands over Frauenfelder. Oh,
ooh.
And possession to Frauenfelder. I think having the two hands on it was nice and strong.
Yeah.
All right, 20, the lead to the Roos, 13. Yarra with the centre pass to come. There's not long left in this first half.
Pell was on the drive, but Allen just couldn't get it past hands and eventually finds her.
Yep. 20 leading, 14 are the Roos with their centre pass. Richardson, wayward ball, and can the Pigeons score quickly?
Oh, and a bit of a brain fade late in this quarter.
And it is Keating. Gives off to McRae in that centre channel. Frauenfelder, Richardson, and the siren blows for halftime. It is the Roos, the home team, leading 20 goals to 14. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
So they get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Drive 3.5. Embrace the mid.
At 2AY, we're your home of live sport. Every weekend we bring you the best live broadcasts of the Ovens and Murray football and netball. Listen this weekend on your radio or the 2AY app.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Whoa. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Woo. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball, proudly brought to you by GoTAFE and McRae Motors. A hot one here, and we can see all the players trying to cool down as much as they can to have at halftime. And the Pigeons, though they had a kind of couple of goal buffer down to start the first quarter, they've come through with the goods and they have the 6-goal advantage. But credit to the Pigeons, they managed to not let that lead blow out in that second quarter, but we've just been watching keenly. Kylie Leslie looks in a lot of pain on that sideline.
She's actually left the bench area and they're helping her on the sideline there. I wouldn't be surprised if she heads off to get a little bit more medical attention.
One of probably the toughest players in the league, Kylie Leslie, for her to actually call time.
Yeah.
Shows something, but yeah, you can see that not feeling the best. So the Pigeons best is rally around their players.
Yeah, they will, and you know they're really lucky that they have such an experienced and familiar side in terms of being familiar with each other, that they'll be able to make some of those positional changes and it won't hurt them too much. As we see
the Pigeons getting us underway in this third quarter. Kennedy steps through to Pell. Finds Allen. And Allen gets us off with a nice mid-range shot in this third quarter. Thanks to McRae Motors. 5 goals is the difference here. Madden gains that ball from McRae. Pell, great hands over, but a great shot from Lou Madden. 21 plays 15. Irvine races through, takes that centre pass, and Kennedy, Myla Kennedy that is, coming through.
Yeah, another youngster out of the Yarrawonga 17. So strong little group they've got coming through. And Sophie Kogel is on the interchange for the Pigeons, and she's also a 17s player, I believe. So blooding some youngsters for the years ahead, Yarrawonga. A scary proposition for any other club. You see Hunter unload a big ball cross court to McRae. Keating looks long but opts to go the smart pass to Richardson.
Oh, and Richardson stepped on there, and Pell read it really well. Two-handed take in front of her player Davis, bringing that ball down beautifully with Kennedy and Hanrahan coming through. Davis, though, saying, Soph, I'll just try that as well.
I reckon Laura Davis has been one of the Pigeons' best today. Her work rate is so high.
And this matchup with Fraunfelder, they don't give anything away from each other, equally matched. And for Davis as well, though she's in that defence, she's used to playing goal attack. So that knowledge in itself in positional play and things like that, switching the mindset.
Yep, another great chase by Pell, foot just over the line, and when she threw that back in. So Cora with the ball. Fraunfelder a long way from home. And Madden, I thought she was going to step in and shoot there, but she decided to pass the ball out. So they're working it around a lot. Yeah, Davis has played defence, so, you know, such is the ability of her that she can play literally any position on that court.
Utility
incredible.
Is Laura Davis, and great to have her back on court again this year, obviously coaching with Laura Ryan last year while having another little bub.
Till Kennedy just spilled the ball or couldn't take it cleanly, so...
Keating's been great since coming on as wing defence. Last year, her first year at the Roos after a successful period of time at the Murderford Alpine Saints as well.
And Pell mops up. So Yarra with another opportunity. So just both sides a bit scratchy here at the start of the third quarter. Neither can find a real sense of composure. Going back and forward.
And the ball comes in. Pell again. Just
and
trying
there's the chase.
At that last effort. McRae directly in front of where we are broadcasting from. And Madden double play. A nice roll there from Madden, but was not seen. Good pull in from McRae. Richardson forced to come off circle edge by the defensive work of Irvine and Kennedy again.
And the Yarra defenders have split the shooters here. Fraunfelder way out of the circle, leaving Madden in a one-on-one and not able to sink it. So Pell and Davis applying some great pressure to the Roos, but Indiana Fraunfelder well watched.
Defensive effort of both teams. Every player on court will definitely know they've played a game of netball today. Oh, the roll. And again, the hand of Pell finds Kennedy to pull it in with two hands. Davis looks to Pell and a double play with Davis, and Kennedy comes through, but it's off the hands of Hanrahan.
So I think we've gone 4 minutes and we've had 2 goals so far in this quarter. This passage of play, neither side has really been able to put it away. Pell again forced to go out. Irvine.
And quick hands from Hanrahan through. Pell finds Allen using
just
the
tiptoeing through there under the ring.
Baseline. Connecting to goal. 21 plays 16 here on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. 4.5 minutes have been played on the NZ Albury clock.
So Corowa just forced to go back there. Pell, hands over Hanrahan. Kennedy again. So Yarrawonga hands everywhere and just trying to halt up this entry to Madden. She eventually gets the ball and makes some Pigeons 16 here on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard.
And what I love is that both umpires are really letting the contested play. They are pulling up the contacts where necessary, but some of the contesting, like that one under the ring in front of us, was beautiful to watch as Pell sinks another one. 22 plays 17, that 5-goal buffer. The Pigeons just can't quite break. It's Richardson that breaks the line for the Roos.
On that, they're clean contests, aren't they? They're really evenly matched and
really nice to see. It's the ball.
Oh, Pell, great tip, and Irvine chasing down. Gets a big one off to Kennedy. No one there to go to.
Defense of Hanrahan again. I think they were thinking that was really close to the 3-second mark. Irvine top of the circle.
And Sophie's just sitting in that space and creating a lot of doubt. They really need to go and find her and then come off her.
Tilly Kennedy thought about it, but I think she thought she may have taken a player in the process. There's McRae and Irvine. Find Frauenfelder base. Not quite connecting with goal.
Irvine
through, wins the basketball battle there.
To Tilly Kennedy. Great ball down the line, finds Irvine. So they clear that centre channel a bit better that time. Kennedy, Allen pops forward.
Oh, Hunter, great movement around Hanrahan.
Straight to Hanrahan.
And just the height mismatch there between Pell and Hanrahan.
And really, any ball that's going to go high
is under pressure with both defenders in that circle. Gabe McRae coming through to circle edge. Madden opts for the refeed. Pell attempts, finds her 3 feet. A nice hold over the shot of Madden. It goes high and a great rebound from Davis. On the attack are the Pigeons. Forced to go back. Coming through, Keating, Kennedy. To Kennedy, the nice give and go. And that's better pace there from the Pigeons, the space opening up.
Yeah, they recognised Keating had overrun her and she had the space, so they need to do that.
7 minutes have gone in this third quarter thanks to NZ Albury.
And the umpire's called, I think Toe must have been on the line or over the line on the throw-in, so... Time held, and it's Pell to the bench with an injury. Not sure what that is. So Yarrawonga scrambling here a little bit for defenders. Kalisha Pell can defend. They've gone Sophie Cogill, the youngster out of the 17s, will go into keeper for the Pigeons, and I reckon there'll be a little bit of switching of the magnets over there by Lauren Mulqueenie as they try and work out their setup.
Pell might be unwell.
Yes,
she looks a little bit gassed out there.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
and she's run.
Lou Madden connecting with goal 23. Place 17 here, the lead to the Roos.
And Kylie Leslie still in a world of hurt over there. I suspect they might be trying to get her off and perhaps holding. A
great pull in there from Kalisha Pell. A little bit awkward, but connects with goal 23, plays 18. The lead's still 5. 8 minutes have been played in this third quarter thanks to McRae Motors.
Irvine snaps up the loose ball, goes to Kalisha Pell, and
Hunter.
Casa was home alone, but they didn't see it. So Corowa, again, some strong defensive work.
Great hold there from Madden. Good footwork from the youngster in Sophie Cogill. Really getting the front position, but just the height mismatch, the ball was able to go in
and you
easily.
See Allen looking like she will roll into the goal attack position. I think they'll then switch Kalisha Pell through to keeper just to get a better height match-up.
And Hannah Symes giving a little bit of direction on the sideline there, and third umpire Michelle just telling her she just needs to go back to their bench a little bit. As she does with a smile. Pell, great rebound, a longer shot from Casa. As Pell connects with goal. So still maintaining that 5-goal buffer are the Roos, and the Pigeons staying in touch. 24 plays 19 here on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. McRae. Good defence from the Pigeons. Frauenfelder.
Cogill, strong hands, front position rewarded with
the rebound. Kennedy, long ball to Davis, steady hands to Kennedy. Keating though, front position. Pigeons with the ball on the far sideline. Allen to Irvine.
Oh, brilliant pass. The vision and the bullet pass through to Allen. Can't sink it though. But
and a great rebound. It was a tap off a hand, not two hands taken. And Allen sinks a goal. A great turnover of possession there from the Pigeons. 24 plays 20. Their centre pass to come. This is the closest this margin has been for quite some time in this game. 10 minutes have been played in this third quarter, and the strength of Casa standing up.
And I think despite being down for the majority of this game, Yarrawonga have never looked flustered. They don't look panicked. These older, experienced heads are just chipping away. They know there's a fair bit of game left to play. As they force the ball back to Hanrahan.
Allen going for the defensive stat there as Richardson powering through, finding Madden under the post. 25 plays 21 here on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. Irvine to Kennedy.
Great drive by Myla Kennedy in strength to take that ball. Keating coming through. They work it into Allen. And she makes no mistake. Takes the Roos to 22, trailing the Pigeons 25. We've gone 11 minutes here on the NZ Albury time clock. And
great take from Kennedy. That defensive footwork of hers, being able to travel backwards to that ball, does the same at the other end. Fraunfelder coming through top.
And I don't know if Madden was ready for that, but McRae called it and offloaded it, and she had no choice but to take it. And Richardson, bullet pass, circle, edge to McRae.
Contact call deep in the circle against Sophie Cogill, just for feeling where Madden was. 26, the lead 4-22 here in this third quarter, thanks to NZ Albury. Just short of 12 minutes being played in this third quarter. Kennedy juggles the ball, regains possession. Irvine nice and strong, finding Cassar under the post. There's a tap on that shot as it went up from Hunter.
And how Hanrahan takes that and doesn't stack it is anyone's guess. But anyway, Yarrawonga get it back, and now Corowa have it back. So a little bit of ping pong going on here as Corowa get to the transverse line. So Pell, Kalisha that is, keeper.
Just maybe that little bit of height. Through for a goal from Madden. The lead is back out to 5. 27 plays 22 here in this third quarter, thanks to McRae Motors. McRae and Fraunfelder. Again, Pell had her eyes down. Irvine
yelling at her
to grab that ball in. Irvine finds Davis. Hanrahan went hunting. So does Hunter.
Oh, yes.
And just short. Kennedy steps up to the line, delivers strong ball to Cassar, takes the ball again, finds Allen. The ball's brought back out to circle edge. Cassar strong on the baseline.
Looks for Irvine. Probably had Kennedy in behind her, but Irvine offside.
Keating offside,
so,
yeah. That big toe.
And you see
Hanrahan swats at that ball. Well done from Irvine there, telling Allen that she had a little bit more space behind her. Strong rebound from Bridget Cassar. Strong goal from the Pigeons, 27, the lead to the Roos. The Pigeons trailing on 23 in this last minute and a half here in this third quarter. The Pigeons would love to get another one back here.
Oh, Irvine delivers to Cassar. Off balance, but she draws the penalty and will step in.
Good play there from Allen, using that baseline effectively. And goal, 3 goals, 27 plays 24 here. Roos with the centre pass. Richardson sidewards to Fraunfelder. Looks for the high ball. She had well contested there from Pell.
She had eyes from Madden only, didn't she?
Rebounded well by Kalisha Pell. Two hands. So what can the Pigeons do? They don't need to rush, but it would be great to see them finish this quarter with another goal. Kennedy to Kennedy. Allen to Kennedy. And strong positional play there from Cassar, finding that front spot. Allen steps through. She's home alone on that baseline. And a beautiful long-range shot there from Maddie Allen. So our closest margin.
And Pigeon centre pass.
27 plays 25. Time is a ticking, about 5 seconds through. Can they get it in? There is the siren for three-quarter time. 27, the Roos leading the Pigeons 25. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Shawty get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Drive 3.5. Embrace the mid.
At 2AY, we're your home of live sport. Every weekend we bring you the best live broadcasts of the Ovens and Murray football and netball. Listen this weekend on your radio or the 2AY app.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball by GoTAFE and McRae Motors. We have a fourth quarter on our hands, Tam.
We do. This could get very interesting.
The
Two
Pigeons
goals.
that are probably down on personnel have worked their way back into this game. A credit to them. 27. The Roos, the 2-goal buffer, leading the Pigeons 25. I did see Soph Hanrahan go and approach the umpires, which she is more than able to do, being the captain of this team at three-quarter time, just questioning a few of the defensive calls. I think just getting clarification as to why they were being pulled out of play. And it's the Roos to get us underway. High ball.
Ron shot her straight over the top, didn't she?
Keating has been playing in the wing defence role, and she's been rotated through to wing attack, giving Tamir Richardson a little bit of a rest, but brings Larissy back into wing defence. Kennedy finds Allen, finds Irvine, Cassar. Bridget Cassar and Laura
Just works it
Irvine.
to where she needs it, doesn't she? Finds the
Experience.
space, absolutely.
28 leading.
She's been great for the Pigeons.
26, she's certainly made an impact, particularly late in that third quarter when she came on. Craftiness.
Irvine just over the top there of Keating. So Cora with the penalty, Frauenfelder, and they find Madden under the post.
Nice hold there from Pell, but Madden sinks the goal, 29.
So Maisie Pell's
26.
still on the sideline, but just putting the keeper bib on now as we speak, actually. So we might see a change there. She's obviously feeling a little bit better. And Miley Kennedy held the ball a long time, but eventually Irvine finds Allen and she makes no mistake.
29 plays 27 here on the McRae Motors scoreboard this fourth quarter, thanks to 40 Winks. Davis, great contest in the air, just contacting through.
And Frauenfelder, the smallest shooter on the court, sitting there home alone, finishes off for the Roos.
30 plays 27. Irvine forced to go back. The pressure defence on the Pigeons attackers coming through. Cassar very high on that transverse line. As Allen coming out of the circle. The Pigeons not worried about walking it around. Hanrahan getting a tip to ball. Allen nearly giving us a stat.
Yeah, and coming in for some special comments, Ree.
I'd love that.
They would be very special comments.
Maddie Allen on special comments. I enjoy thoroughly her special comments on the Formula One on the Instas. So we've spoken about there are many facets to Maddie Allen. That girl can do many things.
So the Roos through Hanrahan and McRae have it deep in attack, and Madden with the ball again.
Great goal there from Lou Madden. I love her control, taking that ball deep onto the baseline. 31
So
plays
break of
27.
centre there gives Cora another mini break, and Madden presenting front and centre will take the shot as we see Maisie Pell line up on that rolling substitution line.
Kennedy and Davis. Great split of that goal third from Cassar, steamrolling straight through the middle. Kennedy, great eyes, but the eyes of Hanrahan connected hands to ball. Allen finds Myla Kennedy. Cassar inching backwards. The footwork of Cassar. 32 plays 28 here on the McRae Motors scoreboard, and Maisie Pell has re-entered this court in goalkeeper for the Pigeons.
Davis looking a bit bewildered, not sure what happened there, but a call against her. So Keating will take it for the Roos.
Pell nearly got a hand to ball. Frauenfelder juggles on the baseline.
And that's a great hold by Pell.
And
rewarded
for effort.
Well held by Davis. She could see Keating was hot on Tilly Kennedy's tail. Davis finds Casa coming out, and Allen was on the drive calling for it.
And Hunter heard her coming. But a good passage of play here from the Pigeons. Just happy to play it around. Half a second there, the release to Allen, and a great goal to finish. 32 plays 29 here in this fourth quarter, thanks to 40 Winks.
It's a Pigeon centre pass. Allen, quick off the line. Forced to go back to Irvine. Again, happy to play it round. Hanrahan comes out hunting, but just a bit late to the party and out of play. So a 2-on-1 in the circle. And they'll want to get it cleanly in. Allen finds Casa sneaking through on the baseline. Hunter issuing an apology as she stands out of play, having a smile. Game today's been played in really great spirits too, Ree, hasn't it? Really strong contest, but very fair.
Absolutely, and I think though we're only a few rounds in, I definitely think we are seeing two of the contenders for this year's flag here today, and they have left nothing to the imagination out there either.
No, when the pressure's been on, they've both stood up and just been willing to play the ball back and be patient and not become overwhelmed by the defensive pressure of the opposition.
Irvine and Davis. Great passage of play there from the Pigeons, using that centre channel to their advantage. Keating and Davis.
So Irvine just went it round, but too quick for Kennedy was the pass, and the ball spilled out. So Cora with a crucial turnover.
And a great transition of play there. McRae Pell, just at the last second, getting her feet around and that backhand around as well to gain possession.
And I think the hands over of Laura Irvine just obstructed the view of the pass coming in and allowed that turnover to happen, as we see Allen on the transverse line to Myla Kennedy, apologies. Ooh, looks to go long to Casa, but a little bit too long. So Cora with the ball again.
And I think for both teams, and something the other teams in the competition will need to be mindful of, is the defensive work rate of the whole team across the court from both of these sides.
Yeah, and I mean, we see Hanrahan with some of the most beautiful intercepts and turnovers that you will see, but often that's off the back of the work that a Hunter is doing, or a Larissy.
Beautiful long-range ball there from Madden.
Absolutely, on the line or, in and around her, that allows her to take those. And
yep, that absolute reward for effort are those intercepts sometimes, a reward for all the players around them. And Keating finds Madden coming out of that circle. Brown using circle edge as Pell again taps that ball. Great footwork. Again, being held up by that defensive pressure of the Roos.
Yeah,
Davis
held the ball a long time.
And having to make quite a few re-offers to ball are the Pigeons. Davis, can't quite keep it in. And it will be the Roos with the throw in on the far sideline, thanks to M. Larissy. Brown, Keating. An obstruction call. Irvine out of play. Clear view for Keating to her attackers. Fraunfelder and Madden with the shooter-to-shooter pass, and Madden with the finish. The lead is back out to 5 here. 35. The Roos leading the Pigeons 30. 7.5 minutes have been played in this fourth quarter. Pigeons getting us underway.
Myla Kennedy, good footwork off the line to find space. Once Pell coming out, no one coming at her, has to go low to Kennedy, and eventually Allen rolls around into the front space. Kalisha Pell, wow, what a great take, and somehow gets that to Maddie Allen past two defenders. But that time they can't do the same. So we'll be Corowa with the throw in now.
Hanrahan and Keating transition that ball.
Just looking very composed here, Corowa.
Strong take from Fraunfelder. Madden and McRae. Great feed there. Great finish from Lou Madden. 36 plays 30. Roos with the centre pass to come this fourth quarter, thanks to 40 Winks. And a bit hard to choose our Anytime Fitness Player of the Day today, Tam.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a real battle between a lot of these players.
And I think in a game like this, most players are just playing their role to keep their team in play, as Fraunfelder connects with goal again. 37 plays 30. Roos with the handy lead in this last 6 minutes of this game.
And Reed, it would be remiss of us also not to mention the announcement during the week of Mia Lavis into the Australian under-19 or 19 under side as well. So another feather in her cap off the back of the Nationals competition. So congratulations to Mia.
Fantastic. And it was actually great to see quite a few of the Victorian athletes named. I think there's a young girl from Seymour or from the GV in there as well.
Yeah, Mackenzie O'Dwyer from Shepparton, yeah.
Which is fantastic to see the, I guess, more regional girls getting that recognition for definitely the talent that they possess. And there are also a couple of milestones in the league this week as well. Emma Sharp yesterday for Myrtleford lined up in her 250th club game for Myrtleford, and there was a beautiful package on the Ovens and Murray website, socials put together by Steve Turbot with Emma, and she just spoke about how much she loves the Myrtleford community and being part of the community, with Roos forcing a beautiful defensive turnover on
and
the
Yarrow
centre pass
caught out there. Davis was just sitting off, I think, having conversation with the sideline, and wasn't an option as neither was anyone else. So.
And the other one is Bree Shutt today at Wang Rovers, is also playing her 250th club game there at the Rovers. And I think very similar Emma and Bree's stories, in that they're just the ultimate club people, happy to help out and pitch in whatever means possible. So big congratulations to both of those girls.
Great aerial contest there, Kalisha Pell and Sally Hunter. Hunter being rewarded. Corowa now get the opportunity to go forward.
Keating, McRae, and Madden presenting.
Frauenfelder sitting off, playing almost the feeder's role there.
Pell again, a nice little touch. The Roos with the throw-in. Both shooters kept to one side by the Pigeons defenders. Kennedy trying to do all she can to force that turnover on circle edge. Pass from Frauenfelder to Madden. And Madden connecting with goals here. So
back to 8, 39, it plays 31. They've really opened it up this quarter, Corowa. Off the back of a serious injury to the Pigeons in Kylie Leslie, she's actually left, and I would imagine has gone to seek further medical advice. She looked in a world of pain, so we hope Tiz is okay, and it's nothing too serious, although it didn't look good, Ree.
No, and as I said to you off air, Tiz is one of probably the strongest players I've ever seen on court, so for her to go down and look in the way that she did, fair to say she's very uncomfortable.
Cora again on circle edge, Madden in front.
Pell using her footwork there to come around and stay out of getting a contact. Hands over pressure again, goes for the rebound, but the contact on the last effort there. Strong pull in from Lou Madden. Netting that goal. 40. Roos leading the Pigeons 31. 2.5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Thanks to 40 Winks. NZ Albury sponsoring the clock in this fourth quarter, and Pell bounces out. Great rebound from Hanrahan. Hunter. Long ball to Frauenfelder.
And a long ball to Madden. And in the other game, it's Lavington 65 convincingly over the Rovers 36.
And I'm very much looking forward to next week's broadcast game, Tam. Lavington are taking on North Albury at home, so I think it'll be a really good game for both teams to really see where they're at. North had a really comprehensive win over Albury yesterday, and quite a few goals there from Lily Kelly, and only missed 2, I think. So
she was at 93%. Yesterday, and Skyler at 96, so some great shooting yesterday. But yeah, I think for North, they'll be starting to look forward to coming up against some of these top sides. They've had Rovers, Wodonga and Albury, who I think it's fair to say probably won't push for finals, whereas they still have Yarrawonga, Corowa, Raiders to come. So Lavington next week will be a great test for them.
That's a great passage of pay from the Pigeons to finish. Pell connecting with goal. 42 plays 32. Amazing how quickly just a couple of turnovers and the Roos have just stamped their authority back out to 10. It does happen and can happen quickly. Pell, great effort in the air. She turned herself inside out and gained possession.
Look, and the other one unavailable for the Pigeons today, Liv Lovell. So another defender who was unavailable today. So
I don't think they'll be too disappointed with this, the Pigeons. I mean, they came back to within 2. And have really played out the game, but as have the Roos. Sally Hunter, coach of this side, getting a nice touch. 30 seconds left to play here. McRae, strong take through that midcourt. Frauenfelder finds Madden.
And McRae, I don't know if we mentioned it, but new to this side, coming across from Albury. Strong connections to M. Larissy, Sally Hunter and Lou Madden, I believe. So
Sally Hunter particularly, I think the quote was that if I play, you have to play. Something like that earlier.
Well, I don't think I'd take Sal on. I reckon I'd say yes.
And she'd say it with a smile too.
Yes, she would.
As the Hooter sounds for full time, Corowa have really stamped their mark on this competition. 11 goal winners here. 43 defeating the Pigeons, 32 in a hotly contested game. We'll see the players shake hands. Bit hot out there. As Tam Matthews will go and get our player of the day, which will be momentary. Here, chuck those on, Soph.
Thank you. Hello, sorry.
Oh, hold on. I'll just connect you with some sound.
Sorry, Soph. I think we've just issued Soph with
you
a fine.
My first fine of the season too. Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's all right. 3 rounds in. Congratulations. A great win and probably a great mark on the competition early.
Yeah, definitely. It was such a hard-fought game. Looking at the score at the end there, it definitely didn't feel like it. And, Yarra, you can just never relax. So very, very proud of our young kind of new team.
Yeah, we were just saying both sides' defensive work was outstanding, but both sides, and particularly you guys, were able just to, take the pressure on and be prepared to work around, show great patience before getting that ball.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Maisie Pell? She had an absolute ripper. Like, I couldn't believe it was her first game A grade. So, that's just a bit annoying that Yarra's got another but,
a little bit.
Yeah, but how good, you look at their team, you got, Kylie Leslie who can play with Maisie, which is really awesome. But on the other end, so good to have, Gabe, Tamir, Indy and Lou kind of grind it out a bit against a really good defensive line.
And we mentioned that. We thought Tamir probably got outplayed for the first few minutes and then she altered what she was doing and she really came into her own, which is fantastic to see, and that will obviously build over the year. What was Sal's instructions heading out there today?
Oh, gosh, I'm trying to remember. Well, it was probably just to take on the game a bit more. We kind of can, especially our first 2 weeks, we get a bit complacent, so we sit on the back foot a little bit. So it was just about taking it on today and working it around, and just trust. Actually, that's probably the key word, is trust. Just to let that ball go, which in that first half, credit to Macy and Tiz, we weren't trusting that ball into Lou, whereas by the end of that quarter we were.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the work Indy continued to do out in front now of the circle allowed Lou into that one-on-one contest and for that space to open up for her.
Oh, definitely. It's great to have, and, Louie's still young.
Yes.
I think people forget how young she is, and she's always wanting to improve herself. And, we're very proud of her and how she kind of dug deep and, stood strong when it mattered, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Soph, good luck for the rest of the season. I'm sure we will see you again. We can't wait to see you again. And, Mum taking photos.
Oh God,
I hope my backside looks all right.
And we'll get a photo of you in a sec with that player of the day. Well done, Soph, on a great win, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks. Sophie Hanrahan, our Anytime Fitness Player of the Day. Looking good with that placard. It has been the Corowa-Rutherglen Roos victors here today, 43 over the Yarrawonga Pigeons, 32. I'm Rhiannon Harris. Thanks to Tamara Matthews, and we will broadcast from Lavington next week.
Absolutely, looking forward to it, Rhi.
This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Shawty get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Dry 3.5. Embrace the mid.
At 2AY, we're your home of live sport. Every weekend, we bring you the best live broadcasts of the Ovens and Murray football and netball. Listen this weekend on your radio or the 2AY app.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Ping first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.